John saying Easy's never been to A-side and he wants him to do $1 million with someone that's lesser than him.
I mean, yes and no.
Okay.
I agree with it. That is facts. Like, it's facts that is true.
Okay.
But I also feel like, you know what I mean? Well, no, let me change that. I agree with it because it's facts, but I also understand Easy's playing the game that he should play. He's battling who he needs to battle to get where he needs to go. Yeah. So even though I agree, I don't think it's anything wrong with it. I like it for the shit talk, and I like it to set up the battle, but I don't think that's like a, you know what I mean, like a checkmate. It's like, all right, of course, but at the same time, look at them joints he got. Like,
they moving, yeah.
Yeah, you can't take nothing away from him. He's one of the hottest niggas out right now. So that's why I said you can't really take nothing away from him.
Yeah, he moving for real.
For sure.
Miley came in the building. So now for you also, I seen it's a lot going on.
Yeah. It's always a lot going on.
Hollow last week, with his statement, they brought up his statement from a few years back, and then they brought it. It's just a lot going on. ARP, like. I always ask Goods, I always ask a lot of y'all, do you think that we can find a day where URL and RB can just get along, let bygones be bygones?
I mean, shit, I hope, man. Like, you know what's crazy, right? I honestly just wish it was competitive without the extra shit.
Thank you.
Right?
And we wrestling fans, so it's
because you need WCW to make WWF go there, and you need WWF to push WCW.
Yes.
But then it just, as much as they say, oh, it's no real issue, but it's like it's a little more than just who got the better card. If it was just who got the better card, I would be okay with that.
Yeah.
For the fact that it spilled over into some other stuff, I would like to see them get to a space, where it could be
just battles,
cordial, and you know what I mean? Like, ideally, right? It's probably never happen unless somebody just goes under the umbrella and says this is this and this is that. Like how when they do like documentaries and they don't say the person's name, but that's who the character is. Like that would be probably the closest we'll get to RBE versus URL. But I swear, that type of card would be the biggest card in the history of battle rap.
We all know that.
Sell out the garden.
Come on, DNA.
Sell out the garden.
Money out the, come on now. And if I'm around milking, man, we do 1, 2, 3 of them.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's where I foresee it being, because it's like respect to everybody, but I feel like like little incentives. Like I said, like when URL started doing the volume, light work, ARP with the blue room, like little switches got to be added, and I feel like that's anything you esteem, my team against yours, is always going to sell out.
Always going to.
That's why Kings versus Queens became a big thing.
I see what you're saying.
Rookies versus vets.
I see what you're saying.
So I feel like if we get to that, that'd be like the greatest thing that ever happened in battle rap. But I don't know if it's gonna happen.
You don't know if it's gonna happen. Now, and like for someone in a Hollow situation, like even some fans feel bad because he's like stuck in between. Because I don't think he's trying to do wrong by URL or RBE, but he's trying to obviously defend himself and things like that. But it's
but you know what? You know what it is. That's why I'm so why I said I made it evident when I did that blog, responding like, yo, listen, this is not going to be a regular thing, because once you get caught up in that, you're just in a whirlwind of that. That's why I never did that, because now you got to respond. Now you said this. Now you might not feel the way when you said this, but they got receipts, and it's like, yo, but you said this. So now you got to be held to that, and then you twist your words, because in the context, it's a lot that goes into it. That's why the easiest thing to do is just stay out the way. But I get it, though, you know what I mean? Hollow, it's an unfortunate situation, like you said, because he's just trying to do what he's trying to do. You know what I mean? Which is battle, put on good shows, and go about his business. And it's like, you know what I mean? Certain tweets and, sometimes being too vocal, you know what I mean? And I can't say I haven't felt victim to it or doing the wrong thing, Joe Biden campaign. We all gonna make errors and mistakes in this world because it's documented.
Yeah, of course,
you know what I mean?
Certain
people get to slide with it because we don't get to see your mistakes. Y'all get to see ours. And they look at any entertainer as superhumans, superheroes, but we human. So you know what I mean? I made mistakes. You know what I mean? Everybody is. You know what I mean? It's how you recover from it. What do you learn from it? And do you keep making the same mistake again?
Last few questions I got for you.
Yeah.
We about to be